Elon Musk is not just a billionaire, he's also a city builder. He's quietly bought thousands of acres of land in Texas, where he's constructing a new city for his companies and workers. What are the updates? Let's find out in this video. The South African-born business tycoon is dead set on carving out a spot in the history books as one of the all-time greats. He's ticked off so many boxes in the world of innovation that it's no surprise he's now eyeing a project that could be hailed as either a stroke of genius or sheer madness. Snailbrook. Essentially, it's a town reminiscent of the original company towns in the USA. This guy's got his hands on everything: electric cars, space colonization, hyperloop, brain-machine gizmos, and even Twitter. His impact is felt worldwide, so it was only a matter of time before he set his sights on building his own town. But with such a diverse portfolio, it's natural to wonder if this dream will see the light of day. The whiz behind Tesla and SpaceX is cooking up a plan to build a whole new town near Austin, Texas. As per Elon's dream, he wants to build a whole Texas paradise near the Colorado River, where his crew can live, work, and maybe even find a little slice of heaven. He's already snatched up 3,500 acres of land and is now on a mission to carve out a little town called Snailbrook, apparently a nod to the Boring Company, Tesla, and SpaceX workforce, all right there near their big production sites. Moreover, they've got their hands on county deeds, land records, and emails, and chatted up a bunch of folks to put this puzzle together, although CNN hasn't given it the once-over yet. He's aiming to rustle up more than 100 homes and offer sweet deals on rent, along with some cool neighborhood extras, like a pool and outdoor sports area. It's all shrouded in mystery, though. One minute, blueprints and fancy amenities are popping up left and right, and the next, Musk is playing it coy, saying it's all hogwash. Now, incorporating a town could give him a whole lot more influence over how things run. After all that back and forth, Musk made the big announcement in 2020 that Tesla's HQ and his own digs are Texas-bound. He wasn't feeling the vibe in California, and with the pandemic woes, it was as good a time as any to make a move. So, Tesla set up shop with a shiny new gigafactory just outside Austin. Not to be outdone, SpaceX and the Boring Co. also planted their flags on Texas soil. Rumor has it the Boring Co. is getting chatty with Austin about digging some tunnels under the city too. However, in the land of property records, it looks like the Boring Co. has been doing some serious shopping near the Colorado River. They've picked up quite a spread, with plans for mobile homes and even a wastewater treatment plant. And they've even got the site set on incorporating a whole town in Brook County. The Journal spilled the beans on this plan, but the county hasn't seen any formal applications yet. Yet, the folks nearby are getting antsy about how all this jazz might mess with the environment. Boring wants the okay to dump 140,000 gallons of industrial wastewater into the Colorado River daily, and there are worries about how Boring's tunnel trials could shake up the groundwater and wells. Now, here's the scoop on Musk's Texas-sized ventures. Brook County's yet to receive any application for Snailbrook. For that, he'd need at least 201 individuals and a thumbs up from the county judge. But the guy set up his Giga Texas Tesla factory last April, claiming it's gonna be the hub for Model Y and Cybertruck madness. Over in Brook County, Boring's digging a tunnel, and SpaceX is building its nest. And the proposed Snailbrook Utopia for Musk's crew is just around the corner, and it's named after Boring's snail mascot, Gary, a nod to a character from SpongeBob. The place already has trailer homes, a pool, a little slice of outdoor fun, and even a gym. Even though Musk made a move to Texas, he's agreed to shift Tesla HQ back to California. There's some backstage drama around tax breaks, labor costs, and a tussle with local health officials. And speaking of Cali, how did Governor Gavin Newsom snag Tesla back after Musk bashed the state left and right? The man's a mystery. So, other than what's been floating around online and the new tidbits from the WSJ, there isn't a whole lot out there about Snailbrook. But it looks like Musk isn't trying to build a utopian city, but more of a cool neighborhood where his crew can live and work without all the fuss. Now, here's a real eyebrow raiser. The WSJ reckons rent for these homes could be as low as $800 for a 1 or 2 bedroom place. Well, if any employee from Musk's company should move to Snailbrook, they'd be even more tied to the big boss. Not only would they be drawing their paychecks from his businesses, but they'd also be shelling out rent to him. But the word on the street is, if they got the boot from Boring or decided to call it quits, they'd have just 30 days to clear out. It gets even more interesting. Employees from Musk's other ventures could also apply for spots in Snailbrook, especially considering that Tesla's Texas Gigafactory is only a stone's throw away from Bastrop. And they're also thinking about turning a house into a Montessori school for about 15 kids. Plus, there's talk of making Snailbrook an official town, with Musk possibly calling the shots as mayor. However, to apply the utopian ideal here, we've got to mix in some smart city and tech features from Musk's project. With Musk's know-how, it's totally doable. But let's face it, knowing Musk, this dream could turn into a total nightmare. We mean, other places sold us on these urban labs for progress and sustainability, but ended up a bit dystopian, right? Look at Toyota's Woven City, or Jack Ma's Cloud Town. Not exactly utopian, if you catch our drift. So, Elon Musk's plan is not your typical community, that's for sure. Last year, Musk, his architect Bud, ex-partner Grimes, and Kanye West, got their heads together multiple times to chew the fat about this town idea, but nothing solid came out of the meeting. And according to the Wall Street Journal, he's taking inspiration from people like Kanye West and his ex. Plus, he'll be living in his own villa on the premises. But if we take a trip back in time, we can see that Musk has a knack for aiming high. Just think about Tesla and its mission to make electric cars mainstream. Despite the challenges, they've made some serious strides. Tesla's approach, led by Musk, involved some serious innovation and a focus on large-scale production. Their battery gigafactories are a big part of why they've been so successful. However, there have been some reports of tense moments within the company. So, will Musk's approach with Snailbrook sail smoothly, or will there be bumps in the road like in Tesla's early days? It's a real nail-biter. Only time will tell how this ambitious project plays out, but one thing's for sure, it's definitely got people talking. Now, Snailbrook sure brings to mind those old-timey company towns of yesteryear. Back in the day, businesses would have the whole shebang set up for their workers, from homes to social activities, just like Musk's vision with Snailbrook. And, well, Snailbrook's got a lot in common with spots like Bourneville and Hershey, where the towns were built around the gig of chocolate making, or even with the communities Henry Ford and Walt Disney cooked up. They all aim to give their folks a top-notch life in return for being part of the whole operation. Now, the real head-scratcher is whether Musk's cooking up some kind of utopian deal with Snailbrook. However, the funny thing is some of these towns had their own rule books. Like in Bourneville, booze was a no-no. Makes you wonder if living in Snailbrook might come with its own set of house rules in exchange for the good life. That's the latest on Elon Musk's Snailbrook project. Stay tuned for more updates on the enterprising venture. Until next time, take care and stay curious.